Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome you back to the Golden Dawn, led by Bahad'dur. I'm feeling a lot better about the series after last session, folks. Even though we are still, yes, surrounded by extremely dangerous people, we at least now have good relations with a couple of our counterparts, and extremely good relations with a third. Ozarkan the Arcanist and I finally have secured a defensive pact. This means if Taina were to declare war on us, Ozarkan would answer the call, hopefully, and, help defend us. Now, unfortunately, they are still quite far away, so I'd very much like to advance my relations with Sansavar the Radiant and Sumskira the Grove Tender as well. Now, the Radiant is all the way down here, and the Grove Tender all the way here. So none of them are really close, per se, but these two are certainly closer than, the Arcanist all the way up over here. Should be alright. Feeling a lot better now than I was at the beginning of last session, I can tell you that much. Either way, folks, down over here we founded Brilliantium, and one of the first things I'm going to want to do is expand and secure a farm, and then a quarry, so we can build up a vendor and a shrine. I'm really trying to get our economy kind of cleaned up over here. We're in a pretty rough spot overall. We've been giving a lot of gold away. I think we are planning on giving some mana away as well in the very near future, so I want to be very careful about how I build Brilliantium up. And up over here, same thing with Sunrise. Like, we've got the mana obelisk going, but as soon as that's done, I'm going to maybe want to invest in the monolith. I keep talking about the town hall, but I just wonder how important that extra expansion is. We don't need the tavern. Daylight spears and sun priests would be nice, but right now I feel like there are other things that would be nicer. With that said, though, I do plan on investing some gold on an additional hero next turn, so some of those construction decisions will have to be delayed, because I need another hero to expand in this general direction. I would like to secure maybe this mana node over here. I would like to perhaps secure this thing up over here, the Arcanium ore. That would be amazing. So there's a lot to do up over here where nobody else is trying to contest the region, I suppose. Would give us some free room for expansion. But enough talk of plans. It's time for action. Down over here, we can't really do anything because we've used up our entire turn. So, apart from going through some of these notifications, and actually, yes, you know what, preparing Rapid Evolution Enchantment over the next 2 turns, I think we're ready to hit the end turn button. Let's go. Hopefully the AI doesn't get too wild over here. I'm sure Taina is now reconsidering declaring war on us. Like, they're stronger than us, their military ranking is better than ours, and they've certainly expanded more than us. But I think when they look at us now, they go, he's got a defensive pact with an Elder Dragon. I'm going to not mess with this guy. And that means the ball's in our court. That means we get to declare the war. But that also means that those people I have a defensive pact with aren't going to join us in that war. So it becomes this interesting balancing act until I can secure some full-fledged alliances. Let's actually take a look at the situation over here. If we were to try and negotiate a full alliance, we could. We absolutely could. Am I jumping the gun? Will this drag me into something I'm not yet ready for? It's a double-edged sword, an alliance. Let's hang tight on this, but it's good to know that the option is there. What about here with our lovely Grove Tender? We could get the defensive pact. That I don't mind doing. And what about with the Radiant? Go ahead and negotiate. No, can't do this. It's too soon. Well, let's turn our intention then to Sumaskira and negotiate a defensive pact, which will, come with a hefty, hefty fee. All right. Okay, it can wait. It's very possible that the alliance would come with a pretty hefty fee as well, but we'll check later. I don't think I'm ready for an alliance just quite yet, just in case they drag me into something that I'm not ready for. With that said, let's go ahead and get ourselves an additional hero and start to get ready for that inevitability, right? I'm tempted by Taliqua the Unwavering. Friend of Ogres is much more fitting than Militarist, I think, and it does give us access to some Ogre and Troll units when governing a city, so that should be quite fun. Let's go ahead and inspect you. Quite expensive, 150 gold to recruit, but level 1, so we'll be able to shape them how we desire. They've got the high shield, the high scimitar, and a boar as well, and vigor 1. All right, sounds good. Let's get you on board, and let's immediately get you moving in this general direction, right? I'm pretty sure it's safe over here for a solo army, so to speak, to move, because our scout pushed through this way without any trouble from aggressive marauders or anything like that, so we should be all right. We won't be able to clear out any, infestations or marauder armies or anything like that. Eventually, I'd like to recruit some units and get them into this stack, and then we can start cleaning stuff up. Like, even when we secure this mana node, we won't actually be able to take advantage of it yet because it's, occupied. But I want to make sure nobody else takes it, and I want to make sure that we take it first. In fact, if we take a look at And there are quite a few decent things in the area. That looks like a nice pickup. Wouldn't mind that. We've got a gold mine option over here. Like, there's options in the area. Yeah, look at this stuff. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So, we'll see how this plays out. Hopefully nicely. Down over here, though. We dive in battle. Low risk battle. We could possibly auto-resolve this one, actually. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Low risk. Auto-resolve. See how the AI does. If it does terribly, we'll dive in ourselves, right? That's how we've been approaching it with our other playthrough, and it's been working nicely because we don't have to fight some of these battles that are a little bit on the easier side. But if they go sideways, then we can always step in. But this was good. This was excellent. Close that off. Bahad'dur has leveled up, if I read that right. Which means we've got a skill point to spend. And unfortunately, no no Dragon Breath Comet option. You can only pick one, and the gods decided, the even elder dragons than us decided that we would have Dragon Breath code. It's fine. I'm not upset. It actually worked out really nicely last session. But what do we want here? Dragon Scales for extra defense and spirit resistance? Well, let's take a look at Taina. Let's just take a look at some of the units here. Right? What do they got? Well, you're useless to me. Ooh. Excuse me? You've got a chaplain? I'm about to have chaplains. So spirit resistance might actually be valuable to us. Alright, okay. What else can we look at? Do we have any of their other units in range? Alright, I mean, hey, if they are diving into using spirit damage, then that, I suppose, has some value for us. Yeah, another chaplain here. Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So, that's an option. Dragon Scales. Heightened Senses is nice. Draconic Health 2. Just further keeping us alive. Exhilarating Roar. Friendly units in a 2-hex radius get strengthened and hastened. Ancient Governor 2. Do I need that extra right now? No, I think we're okay. Quickened Breath. The cooldown of the breath attack is reduced by 1. That could actually come in handy. That could actually come in handy. Just getting more work done more quickly, especially when we get swarmed. Tail Bash is also nice. It's like Tail Swing, except it displaces units up to 2 hexes, and it has a base 60% chance of stunning the units that are hit. And then we have Terrifying Gorging. Base 90% chance of consuming the target tier 1, 2, or 3 enemy unit. If successful, we get 30 temporary hit points. If resisted, we still deal 30 physical damage. Like, that is big. That is big. You know what? Yeah, let's go for it. Terrifying Gorging. Let's go for it. It's a good way to stay alive, and it's a good way to eliminate threats as well. Yeah, let's go for it. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, is that fitting? Is that the right call for Bahad'dur? I think so. I'd love to hear your input, though, so if you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments down below. Question is, what else do we want to do down over here? Do we want to explore further, or do we want to stay put and try and reinforce these armies? I could try and expand further in this general direction, but Rat Pike is right there. Brilliantium can't have another city right over here. That wouldn't make any sense. It's already, you know, packed in by Raghash. I guess I could push further down south this way and establish a city down over here somewhere. There's the Silver Tongue Fruit that I might want to secure. Sure, you know what? Let's go ahead and pull down. Bring you down to here. Keep them in friendly territory for the time being, just so we're healing them up, obviously. Bring you down to here as well. Actually, you know what? Keep you up there. Don't want to get too far away now. That's your orders done. Let's take a look at our scouts next. Surprised you survived. This haunted graveyard's right there, and it looks hungry. Let's pull down this way, please. Keep our distance. Ah. Lots going on over here. Lots going on over here. All right. Holy. These guys have been fighting. These guys have been fighting. All right. What else we got going on? Up over here, this scout can keep poking past the Eternal Grove. Looking okay. We've actually secured the Chaplain Research, so we can take a look at our next step over here. Convent, again, is a city structure. For each city stability level above unstable, the city gains +5 knowledge, +5 mana. Good stuff, but not something I think we can afford just quite yet. Like, think about the gold investment and the time investment in building this thing. Yes, it helps our mana, but we have, like, other options that'll already help our mana. So we should hold off, save for those that aren't variable based on city stability, even though it's good right now. I think we can hold off. Wrath of the Faithful is a combat spell. Target enemy unit sustains 10 spirit damage plus 5 spirit damage for each friendly faithful unit in battle, up to 8. Okay. Faithful Whispers, allegiance with target free city increases 30% faster. Well, this one's obviously useless because we haven't even found a free city yet. I understand they're rare. I didn't think they'd be, you know, not there. Wrath of the Faithful it shall be. Closest I've come to actually shuffling. Sunrise has produced its mana obelisk. Can we afford anything? No, we cannot, so let's go ahead and secure some more gold over here. I don't think we can afford to recruit anything either. Yep. That's okay, that's okay. Hang tight, we'll get some chaplains coming out soon. I believe Brilliantium will be able to recruit some chaplains as well. As long as we have the money secured, we just need a lot of time. Jeez. Brilliantium certainly needs some help. Taliqua could be established over here, I suppose. Yeah, I guess so. You get access to some of those friendly units, right? Like the ogre and troll units. Swamp troll, river troll, butcher ogre, brewer ogre. You know what? Having access to the swamp troll this early is kind of huge. Swamp trolls are pretty good. Tier 4. Very expensive, too. Huh. I wonder how we could upgrade our draft over here a bit more quickly. The artisan workshop. It's not that significant, but it's something. We'll see. Alright, Sunrise can annex another province as well. Let's go ahead and push in what direction? Well, what do we want to build next? Our library is boosted, the light forge is boosted. The stonemason, perhaps? We'd need another farm. Or the monolith, in which case we'd need a couple more quarries, right? We only have the one for the time being? Indeed. Alright, sure. So, let's go ahead and expand down this way, because I feel like the Altar of Destruction might try and push its influence up over here. So why don't we go ahead and expand down this way, secure this quarry, because the farm gives us 5 food, but so too do all these fisheries. So we can leave it to the fisheries with regards to securing food for us. Market requires 2 farms. We'll have room for another farm. Hopefully, we've got spots, right? So as far as boosting is concerned, that's still an option. But yeah, I wouldn't mind securing a monolith. How many farms do we have so far? Got 1. Alright, so we need 2 of either. So neither is like quicker to come. Let's go ahead and build the quarry down over here. Go for it. Sure. Astral Dew acquired. It's up over here. The Astral Dew gives us plus 20 world map casting points. I'll gladly take that. And Rapid Evolution Enchantment is ready to go. I mean, why wait, right? Like I've said before, the sooner we do this, the sooner we take advantage of the plus 20% experience, and the sooner these guys are able to evolve. Let's enchant them. Good stuff. It changed slightly, I think, visually. Didn't catch if there was a significant change. Often there is, but I don't know if I saw one there. Either way, hopefully that helps. Hopefully that wasn't a waste, and hopefully we're able to actually invest in a useful empire. No, we're not. What are you? Order Empire skill. Career soldiers, shock units, shield units, and polearm units gain experience. Oh, you know, actually, you're actually kind of useful. That could come in handy. All right, and down over here, Rite of Allegiance, instantly gain allegiance with 3 cities. You're still useless. Okay, maybe we'll invest in career soldiers. Again, gaining XP faster is always a good thing. The sooner you can do it. Another ruler was denounced. Let it be known that Alipavar the Destroyer has crossed me. Alipavar the Destroyer trespassed in my domain. She is not to be trusted. Okay, Taina. Yeah, you take Alipavar on. You go for it. You just, yeah, feel free. Otherwise, our domain has been invaded. Okay. I don't like that, Taina. I don't like that. Let's take a look at our diplomacy over here. War justification is hugely in our favor. If I could denounce them. Kind of expensive, though. Anything I could negotiate with you? Any treaties we're looking for? Nothing, really. No, you know what? Leave it be. Leave it be. That's the turn. Feeling alright. Feeling pretty alright. Well, apart from our economy. That's the next big struggle. The diplomatic circumstances have been sorted. The diplomatic situation, I would say, has been sorted. The economic situation, though, it's feeling kind of rough. Flame province has been captured by Taina. Okay. They've got this. Ah, see? As predicted, they've started expanding up in this direction. I'm glad Sunrise secured this forester when it did. Raghash will eventually have to be absorbed into our empire. We could burn it down. That doesn't seem very fitting of Bahad'dur. So we'd probably absorb it into our empire and immediately gain access to some of these mines and research posts and all that good stuff. War is brewing. Let me look at Taina over here. 4 overall ranking. Expansion ranking 1 out of 9. No surprise there. Military ranking 4 out of 9. Jeez, and we are Still 9 out of 9. Okay. Time to start investing in our army, I think. Like, post haste. Move you up to here. Get ready to establish another city. Make sure we're saving up the Imperium for it as well. How long will it be until we get up to here? In one turn, really? Alright, fine. And then it'll take a couple turns to actually get the outpost built. And that at that point in time, we'll need the Imperium to establish a city. So I think we're okay to establish... Damn it, you're 175 Imperium. Alright, I guess we'll have to wait for the experience boost there. These guys, I was thinking we'd push down this way to explore a bit more and maybe establish another city. But then I noticed the ruins peak over here. Plus 20 knowledge when annexed. Plus 5 fortification health per quarry in the city domain. And can be set as a unit deploy location. Adds the Brewer Ogre and Butcher Ogre units to Rally of the Lieges. That's really quite tempting. It's not that far away. We'd have to go around this territory. And it'd be a few turns before Sunrise could actually expand into it, right? We'd have to secure this spot. Then we'd have to upgrade the town hall. And only then could we secure this province. Yeah, we're a couple steps away here. It's maybe a bit premature to clear that out for the time being. Let's keep pushing down south. See what's going on over here. Bring you down with us. Let's go. Not topped up. We're close to topped up, but we're not topped up. 3 turns before we can expand you further down. That's okay. I think we're okay. Scout over here. Let's carefully creep over. Alright. These are huge armies, man. They've got numbers. Alright. That's okay. They're going to be on our side. They're going to be on our side. And up over here, let's keep you poking and prodding down in this general direction. You know what? Let's get you auto-exploring, actually. I think we're safe to do that now, hopefully. Sunrise, you're able to build something. Do I... God, it's so tempting. Chase this. 140 gold. Pretty much our entire economy. What about some chaplains instead? We need units. We need units. Our military is falling apart. Well, it was never built up to begin with. Chaplain down over here, 7 turns. Jeez. Let's get one up over here. 5 turns. It's a little bit faster, but that can make a huge difference. 100 gold, which means we have not enough gold left to build anything. That's fine by me. Are any units available for 50 gold? Light Seeker. I don't need scouts in my armies. That's all good. Sunrise can wait. Spell ready to launch. That's our summoning spell, which, honestly, we'll hold off on still, just for a bit longer. Rulers have started some wars. What's going on here? Oh. Interesting. So Taina might actually be distracted, and we could kick a war off of our own. We'll see exactly how the Arcanist does here, and depending on how it plays out, we might dive in. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Raghash would need to be sieged for only like what, a couple of turns. If these guys push off, there's some opportunities here. What else is going on? You joined in as well, yeah, and you joined in as well. Who was the aggressor here? Who declared that war? We didn't get called in with our defensive pact. It might happen eventually. We haven't been called in yet. Taina grows bold. Very bold. We could use this to our advantage. Taina is a threat. We're not going to get along. That much is known and understood. And sometimes, in the interest of unity and for the greater good, you gotta crack a few eggs, right? Gotta make that beautiful omelet. Gotta get that sunny side up. We'll be fine. Orders required for our scouts. Oh no, this is not our scout. This is our Lord. Oh no, we'll take 2 turns to get up to here. I knew it. But still, let's save up the Imperium. I think we can hold off on the Imperium expense for Empire upgrade. And we should consider the situation over here. Can I take you on right now? If I hit Raghash, it's got a tiny army in there. We could definitely take care of it, right? It would be a few turns. They would probably congregate in our general direction. I'd love to see where your other armies actually are. It looks like these guys are coming through towards Brilliantium. They'd very easily take it if they were to strike it. See, my hesitation is if I go further south, then I won't be ready for this fighting. And I want to be ready for this fighting. Let's bring you up over here. Let's bring you up over here, and next turn we'll go ahead and or you know what, right now let's go ahead and summon our fledgling here, pop you into this stack, and let's queue up another cast of that. If we're gonna dive in, I'm gonna dive in with 2 full stacks. If it's going to kick off, I want to kick it off right. 4 turns until this chaplain's available. I wouldn't mind having that in this army, but that's too much of a wait. You're good to stay put for the time being. Don't want to trespass. Don't want to change the way these grievances are currently balanced. Empire relations indifferent. Oh, you're going to stop being indifferent very soon. Again, they have the declaration of rivalry. If it wasn't for that, then I'd consider maybe we can be friends. But no, clearly that's just not an option. So we'd have a very justified war over here on our hands. Meanwhile, over here, this scout, keep poking and prodding over here. Almost tempted to pull back to further investigate Taina's situation. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and pull you back up to here afterwards? Sunrise, are you able to build anything? You are indeed. Let's get a market going. Just because maybe the gold economy is more important. I know. I got the quarry and all that. I know. But I don't have a conduit. Good job, party. Good job. Real good job. I could get the light forge instead, actually. It's already been boosted. It's a bit cheaper. And it gives us some boosted draft. You know what? Let's go for it. Completely changing course there. And here we go. A call to war. Against whom? Against Pralikavir. This is not a defensive war. So the pact will not be broken if I decline, and we should be fine. I'll decide later. Goodbye. Now's not the time to make that call. A friendship with us was declared. This is from the Forge Father. Really? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Can we negotiate that into something? If we get a wizard's bond here. He's one of the baddies, isn't he? Yeah, he's allied with the Destroyer and all that good stuff. So I wonder how a wizard's bond with a Forge Father would look to those that I'm trying to ally. Well, let's get a wizard's bond going. Let's see what that means in terms of next steps. It's a deal. Declaration of friendship. You can't just scoff at that. And a rivalry was declared as well. By whom? The Destroyer. This I don't like. Oh, that worries me. Message received. We may not be so different after all, Bahad'dur. Your actions are promising. By all means, continue. Is because they like empires that don't break treaties. Absolutely, Sansavar. We are very much aligned. And can we secure a defensive pact right now? We can indeed. Let's do it. It's a deal. It's free, didn't cost us anything. I'm glad to see the bonds we have forged are stronger. Elder Dragon Bahad'dur. Let us work toward a brighter age for both of us. Absolutely. Alright, good stuff. I think war next turn, folks. I think war next turn. Maybe I'm getting a little too cocky, but that's the vibe I'm getting. Alright, end the turn there. See what the AI does. God. Even as I say it, I get nervous. You're actually pulling over that way. Well, you're at war with everybody. Who declared that war? Was it Taina? It must have been. It must have been. And I can single out that stack that's to my south over here. The 3 stack. Ooh. But first, Cult of Personality. Oh no. Oh no. I invited this upon myself with the title of the previous episode. A newly found cult has become very popular among the general populace in your city, Sunrise. They preach in your name. Followers of this cult have spread across the city, into nearly every industry of the town. The cult preaches a doctrine of hard work and selflessness. The whole movement makes your citizenry very productive. Instead of hoarding their wealth, they seek to share their abundance out of gratitude to you and because of your benevolence. The children of the Elder Dragon seek your blessing as they assemble to celebrate their zeal. What do you say? I say, Children of the Elder Dragon sounds like an excellent episode title if it fits nicely. I also think we have a few interesting options here. Raise your tools. My the Golden Dawn. Ooh, that string needs editing. Raise your tools, the Golden Dawn, and build the future of our empire. Huge production boost at Sunrise instantly finishes that light forge and perhaps a bit of extra investment to put into whatever comes next. That's nice. Honor your scholars, the Golden Dawn, and write our history. I don't think that's as useful. Let the people thrive and grow, my Golden Dawn. You know what? No, I'm thinking raise your tools and build the future of our empire. That's probably the most fitting choice over here. And for the next 6 turns, Sunrise gains 47 gold per turn. Holy. All right. Good stuff. Raise your tools. Good stuff. Look at that. Now that's an economy. Alright, don't care. But I do care about the situation up at sunrise. What can we build next? For 0 turns, we can establish a market, further bolstering our economy. We get a stonemason, helping our rate of construction. Plus 15, not bad. Or we could just get that town hall upgrade and finally start recruiting some daylight spears and expanding a bit further as well. Oh god, when they're all 0, it becomes harder to choose. Paralyzed by choice. Plus 15 gold per turn. How long could the market take to build otherwise, right? Not that long. Let's get the town hall upgrade finally. Sure. There you have it. That gives us access to quite a bit actually, including our wizard tower, which we could build in 0 turns. Increasing our Imperium income. Not bad. We also have now access to the Abbey and the Sun Shrine, both of them giving knowledge income. This one plus 3 knowledge per adjacent farm. Grants status protection if combat happens on this hex, which, I mean, how often does that happen? And it counts as a research post. Otherwise, we have the Sun Shrine, which also gives us knowledge, and plus 3 knowledge per adjacent research post. We only have the 1, so it's not that much. Friendly units in this and adjacent provinces become encouraged, which could be helpful in a defensive war, I suppose, but not going to invest in those because we don't have the gold for it. We could get the library. We could just hold off and wait to build instead the stonemason, perhaps. That might be the right call. Wizard tower afterwards. I wouldn't mind the Imperium gain, and I also wouldn't mind the mana gain, but we need people in our crypt for that, and that'll be some time yet. And of course there's the market as well as an option. Further increasing the gold income, because some of these numbers are temporary, right? Let's not forget. Let's not forget that. Alright. We've got some thoughts. We'll wait until we have the money to actually execute on them. Orders required down over here. Let's keep pulling you up, please. Just want to see what's going down around Rat Pike and all that good stuff. Wrath of the Faithful has been researched. Combat spell. Target enemy unit sustains 10 spirit damage plus 5 for each friendly faithful unit in the battle. Good stuff. Let's pick our next research. Army heal. It's going to be this. Units in target army heal 20 hit points. Like, yes, absolutely. Let's go for it. Otherwise, you up over here require orders. Now, where do we want to pop this outpost down? Of course, you're just one more province over. You're there, aren't you? That's okay. Up over here, got the gold vein that we can take advantage of. Right, there's the iron deposit as well. I'm thinking if I establish you... Well, what do we have here? Knowledge stash. Okay. If I establish you somewhere up over here, we could expand in this direction. But what's the rush? What's the rush? Let's go peeking. See if this province is better. Ooh, hello. I might want to expand into this province to take advantage of some of those improvements. In which case we'd establish on this ashland over here. We don't have the gold for it, so let's hang tight and make some moves shortly. Otherwise, down over here we can give some orders, but that'll happen in a moment's time. Sunrise produced the Light Forge, Sunrise produced the Town Hall, and now I can set production there, but we already checked that out. New Empire Development skill available as well. Up over here, Exemplar. Units recruited through Rally of the Lieges gain +2 rank upon recruitment. That's a powerful thing to have. That's a powerful thing to have if we had access to Rally of the Lieges, so hopefully that happens soon. As soon as we acquire some vassals, it'll become an option, and that's my other alternative for, you know, Raghash and Rat Pike and stuff. Free them as vassal cities rather than take them for myself for direct control, right? That is an option. Either way, this spell is ready. We'll cast that in a moment's time. Calls to war. Message received. What's going on here? Your actions speak for your wisdom, Bahad'dur. I'm glad to see our fates entwining. Do I want... Well, you're already at war with Taina, so I don't need to... I don't need an alliance to bring you into it. Well, that's good. Fair enough. Otherwise, the call to war, I assume, is the same as before. With Kalikavir, decide later. Thank you very much. And this is another call to war. Oh, against Alipavar. This is by Sansavar. Again, this is not a defensive war, so we don't have to worry about this. We'll decide later. Thank you for the invite, though. Appreciate it. Always like to feel like I'm a part of things. That's always fun. All right, let's go to war. Let's go to war. So we can come down over here, low risk battle. Just out of my reach. Just out of my reach there. Because what I was hoping is that we could eliminate both of these stacks right away so that Brilliantium is relatively safe. But that is not the case. If you were to pull back, you'd not be able to reach Brilliantium. Oh, you would be able to reach Brilliantium, almost certainly. We'd have to keep a bit of a garrison before we strike at Raghash. That's fine. That should be okay. If I bring you down over here, we'll bring in reinforcements. Safe battle. We should be able to auto-resolve that, no problem. And then we'll see how the situation here plays out. Yeah. The Golden Dawn goes to war. Absolutely. Go ahead and auto-resolve this one. Sure, it'll go just fine. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Took a touch more damage than I would have liked, to be perfectly honest, but we're okay. And can I immediately pull back? I can. Try and, like, fortify this position, basically. While you could creep up to here. Can't get a siege going yourself, so we'll stay put for the time being. And is this actually... Yeah, this is rough territory. Why don't we go ahead and move you guys up to these forests over here, so that you actually heal up, because when you're in Ashlands you can't heal. Again, that's one of the properties of this realm, right? Down over here we can't heal, but that's okay. We took very little damage. It's mainly about chasing these guys down or preventing them from hitting Brilliantium. So let's see what they get up to. Orders required up over here. You're fine. You're staying put. You're getting ready to attack. We could summon that fledgling. We can certainly afford to, and then queue another one up. So why don't we? I was keeping it in my back pocket in case I needed it to reach a destination and kick off a battle, but looks like we're okay. So let's pop you in there. Again, might want to do some restructuring as far as our armies are actually concerned. These fledglings probably belong in this army more so in the one they're in right now. So we'll get that done soon, I think. Otherwise, that's our turn done. Let's go ahead and see what the AI does in response to our declaration of war over here. Taina, how you feeling, buddy? Right, they're recruiting, they're running, good stuff. Yeah, see, that's the scary part. That's the scary part. Let's try and take care of those stacks. Let's not get distracted by a siege when there are clear, you know, active enemy stacks that need taken care of. And it's just 2 stacks. We're technically a little bit larger than their 2 stacks, so we should be fine. As long as we're topped up on health, close enough to it, I suppose. Close enough to it. What do you got over here? Nanok the Sturdy. We got some Furies, we got some War Shamans, Sunderers, and a Pathfinder. That should be fine. And over here, they do have a Chaplain here, which is going to be fun to deal with. Alright, I think we can take these guys on, a lot of tier 1s and stuff. Fair enough. First of all, Brilliantium produced its storehouse. We have some gold that we can invest in something else. We are also ready to expand. What do we want to build next here? The Shrine, perhaps, in which case we'd want to secure a quarry. Might as well do that up over here. No option to build anything else down here. If we get the shrine done, it'll help our mana economy. If we instead pay attention to the vendor, we'd want to build a farm and further strengthen our gold economy. So torn between the two of them. So torn. You know what? Let's go for the shrine. Let's go for the shrine. So let's establish our quarry here. And then Brilliantium. 42 gold. Get the shrine going. We'll just take 2 turns now. And can I actually recruit a chaplain here? 100 gold. Very expensive. Very, very expensive. But I could get that started, and then eventually I could probably rush it out just to provide some reinforcements over here. So let's do that, and at the same time, let's make sure we're queuing up another summoning of a wyvern fledgling. Go for it. It'll be done next turn, ready to go. Sunrise is able to set production as well. Can we afford anything? We could get a library going, I suppose, or that wizard tower. Pretty much drains our entire economy, but it's probably worth it. Get the extra Imperium income. Nothing else seems like the right call. So, sure. Let's finally establish our tower. Another chaplain's about to come through as well next turn. It'll take them some time to get down here and get involved, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll have a pair of chaplains soon enough. Up over here. Right. Still don't have enough gold to establish because I've spent all that gold, but that's fine. We have time here. It's slightly wasted to have this hero just standing here doing nothing, so I'm going to keep poking and prodding just to see what else is in the area. If maybe there's a better spot to establish a settlement. But I'd be... Oh, hello. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I was about to say I'd be surprised, and lo and behold, yeah, I'd be very surprised if there was a better spot than the one we're in right now. Sure, let's secure it there. Immediate expansion into these 2 spots would give us more mana or more knowledge. I think we'll chase after mana, and we'll be good. Good stuff. So you're done. Let's go ahead and check that off. Down over here. Don't want to go chasing over there. They can do whatever they're doing. Up over here. High risk battle. If you're a step closer. And we dive in. Still a risky battle. Oh, interesting. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? Very possible. Next turn we can summon. If I cancel some construction, I might be able to rush. 280 needed. Nah. We'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Before we check that out, though, call to war. We've got a message received as well. Sounds good. They like that we don't break our treaties. Can we negotiate something further? A defensive pact with the Forge Father? That's weird. That's so weird. Oh, right. They want gold. Okay, fair enough. It's still... I'm playing both sides of the field, I suppose. Either way. Goodbye for now. That's all good. That's all good. What else we got? Calls to war. Let's go ahead and say no to both of them. Or decide later to both of them, I suppose. They won't be too upset at me, I hope. Decide later. Thank you. Goodbye. Domain has been invaded. Yeah, we're about to take care of that. Let's go ahead and send these guys up top. I don't want to do any swapping around right now. We're actually weaker, technically, based on the numbers here. We're actually weaker, so this might be a mistake. But, hey, we've already made it. In we go. Risky battle. I'm curious how the AI does. I think we'll fight this anyway, but I'm curious how the AI would do and how I compare, I suppose. So let's just auto-resolve to see how they do, and then we can figure it out. Man. It's really hard to say no to, to accepting this. It's really hard to say no, but I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. I just wanted to see how the AI would do. We're going to fight this ourselves, and we're almost certainly going to perform worse than the AI did. Almost certainly. But to the battlefield we go. God. I should have just accepted that. I should have just accepted that, but no, like I said, I just wanted to see. You know what, in the future, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, I just want to see. Because this is where we end up, where I go, crap. We're good though, we got this, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, what's the worst that could happen? We lose 2 units instead of 1, right? I'm a little careless here or there. Lots of foliage to hide in, it looks like. So that's good. A good Dragon Breath could do a lot of work. What do they have? They've got their Fury over here. They've got their War Shaman over here, fair enough. And they've got Nanak up front over here. I could probably try and isolate these guys and pull away from those guys and see what we can do. If we take a look at our magical options, Youthful Rejuvenation is some good healing and gives us Strengthened. Wrath of the Faithful just straight up does damage. And Awaken Inner Radiance helps us with awakening our troops. If we take a look at some of those really quick, just for a refresher, the Daylight Spear, when awakened, get Guardian, meaning +1 retaliation attack. That's kind of a big deal. Alright, then we have our... where'd they go? Dawn Defender. These guys, when awakened, have Shield of Light, which is +1 defense, +2 resistance. That's no joke. And if we take a look at our Dusk Hunter, when awakened, they get Seeking Missiles, which is +1 range and +20% accuracy. Alright. We have some mana to get some spells out, right? We have enough combat casting points to get 3 spells out, basically. We just gotta be careful about that. Alright, let's move. Got our Dawn Defender. Oh, gotta be careful of these prickly ones. Quite a few of them, actually. Alright, let's get the Dawn Defender. Pulling up this way. Pulling up this way, sure. Bahad'dur, let's get you up over here. Trying to get the angle so we can blast them basically from the side. We've got our Daylight Spear creeping up to here. And we've got our Dawn Defender pushing up to here. Alright. We'll try and like kind of form up behind them. We've got this Dawn Defender able to come up over here. Again, use defensive mode to stack buffs and all that good stuff. And the Dusk Hunter, let's creep you up to here, sure. Good. Now, our Fledglings can probably push this way as well. Let's get you coming over to here. Let's get you coming over to here as well. Let's get our Slither. Hatchling, I should specify. Slithering on over. And the Daylight Spear. Right up to here, sure. How far can you reach? Yeah, we might get poked and prodded over here. Well, that's okay. This Fledgling. Kind of tempting to try and set up some flanking maneuvers, but we'll just get outflanked, right? So, let's not even think about that. Let's pull you over to here. And let's pull you over to here. Alright, this train of wyverns right now. Let's get Bahad'dur facing the right direction, just in case something comes our way. Want to be prepared. And all that's left to do is give some of those defensive commands. End the turn there. See what the AI does. Not gonna lie to you, I'm a little nervous. A little nervous. See what kind of buffs and stuff they apply, right? They've got their chaplains, bolstered resistance, fortune, strengthened. Fortune is always scary. A good crit can do so much work. Alright, that's not too bad. Come on, everyone, come through. Come close enough for my dragon breath. Alright, took on the bleeding. Got the howl off there, but fully surrounded, so that's an interesting choice. And over here, how we looking? Not too bad. Got poisoned, though. Don't love that. And these guys look nicely placed for a dragon breath, actually. Maybe. I'll have to check. I'll have to check. I think so. If Bahad'dur comes up to here, should be able to get a breath off in this general direction and hit pretty much everybody. That's good. Down over here, we have a couple of attacks to get out. Obviously, he's able to retaliate, except for when we flank. There's going to be plenty of that happening. And how far are these guys? They are not able to reach us just quite yet, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent. So, here. Let's get Bahad'dur. Let me just check the dragon breath. Starts, goes 3 out. So if you're up here, it goes 3 out. We'll get far enough to that such that it makes me happy. So let's pull you over to here or over to here. Let's see. The one thing that makes me nervous about this always is the template. But to the left and the right of our hex that we're standing on, we do get shots out. So if I'm standing here, I should get damage on these two guys as well. And that gives us the highest likelihood of actually hitting that Fury back there. So you know what? I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to creep up to here, and I really hope to God that I haven't made a mistake. I have. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Because I can fire up this way. And we can chase these guys down with somebody else. That's fine. Go ahead and pop that. God, it's so much damage. It is so much damage. Alright, you can come up over here. You can come up over here. Ooh, not a lot of damage there, actually. Alright, okay. I'm not too concerned. It's a Pathfinder. I'm not too concerned. Much more concerned about the Fury that we actually managed to do damage to. You can flank from there. Not a lot of damage, though. Alright, let's push up over here with the Dawn Defender. Get some work done. Good stuff. Daylight Spear can come through and get the kill. Can we not get around this thing and avoid the bleeding? Is that not an option? Probably not. Alright, that's fine. We can go ahead and fire over here with our bow. Let's try and take care of this guy here first. So, hit you from the flank with this Dawn Defender. Go for it. These guys are too far away to engage us right now. We might get hit with some ranged attacks, but that aside, they're too far away, so I don't have to worry too much about being flanked there. You can flank from over here. Let's go for it. Man, the Daylight Spear, they just do so much damage. They just do so much damage. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And maybe one of our fledglings can get the job done. Slither can come in from the side there, but look at that retaliation. It does so much damage. Holy crap. Alright, fire from range? Yeah. Go for it. Get the kill. Let's not take any damage when we don't have to. Down you go. Beautiful stuff. Nice and easy. What does that do for enemy morale? Anything? They're still okay. They're still okay, but if we can kill you, we'll be good. So, I think the Daylight Spear has to go through, take on that bleeding, and get the kill. Wouldn't mind popping our Inner Radiance here. Awaken for 3 turns. Good reach right now. We'll miss out on 2 units who could have taken advantage of it, but that's not that bad. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and pop that over here. Let's go for it. Could have waited until next turn, but I'm about to send these guys out, right? So if I did wait until next turn, then these guys would have missed out as well. Let's go up. Let's poke and prod. Let's get some work done. Let's do some morale damage, hopefully. Beautiful stuff. Good for our morale as well. Dawn Defenders are able to creep up and pop their defensive capabilities, so I'm going to do exactly that. And there you have it. I'm definitely glad I popped the spell this turn. These fledglings can creep up as well. Let's get you up to here. Facing that way. Let's get you up to here. Just want to flank the Pathfinder if necessary. Bring you there and bring you over to here, sure. And the Slither. Wow. You can move pretty fast, actually, buddy. Venomous Spit. Just getting an eye on our ranges here. We could do some damage from up there, but then could they close? Yes, the gap. Absolutely. Absolutely they could. Pull up to here. See how that plays out for us. Who's left? Dawn Defender. Just your shield wall there. Let's go ahead and pop it. And let's end the turn. See what the AI does. Gonna keep buffing back there, it seems. Yeah, strengthened. Scary, but not the end of the world. Bit of healing up over here. Unfortunate, but also not the end of the world. As long as Bahad'dur is okay. He's gonna get focused down a little bit now. Gonna take some damage, but I think we'll be fine. Down to about 50% right now. Draconic Rage kicking in. Fair enough. Ooh. That's getting real low. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Might have to pull Bahad'dur back. Retaliation over here. Wow, with a crit too. Nice. Gonna get a poke in, and we're stunned? No. That's bad. That's real bad. Hopefully it only lasts this, like, interim turn and not our turn as well. Nope, we're stunned this turn too. Alright, Bahad'dur, you're in a bit of trouble. You're in a bit of trouble. So we could try to feast upon something. 90% chance of getting the kill here. It takes all of our action points, so I need to pull this off. Let's go for it. Come on. Come on. Nice. That worked exactly how I needed it to. Amazing. Unit killed. Bahad'dur healed up. Looking pretty good. We could pop some youthful rejuvenation as well. Probably not a terrible idea, just to make sure Bahad'dur is doing perfectly all right. But first, let's get some kills in and see how that plays out for us. Good morale damage from that as well, right? So good stuff all around. This fledgling can come up over here, do a bit of damage. If we're lucky with some crits, we might get the work done. So let's send the fledgling. You know what? Let's send the fledgling. You can come up this way if need be. So sure, fledgling up over here. Get some flanking ready, I suppose. And now we can send the Dawn Defender in there. We can send this Dawn Defender in there. Or maybe our hatchling here could get the kill. Quite possibly. Let's get you up to here. Get you training, buddy. 90% hit chance. That sounds good to me. Pop that. Good stuff. Down you go. Enemy morale is looking like what? Alright, very close to very low. Can I get another kill this turn? You're stunned, damn it. Alright, the retaliation here will hurt a fair bit, so I don't love that. We can fire up over here, 30% hit chance. We might miss. If I creep up to here, 90% hit chance. You know what? That's a significant enough difference, and we'll still get a couple shots in. So let's step on over, and let's fire away. Yeah, a little less damage, but more likely to actually hit our target rather than friendly units. Really hoping for a crit there, but no such luck. We could go in for some attacks. A little worried about getting swarmed. We got this Daylight Spear over here, able to go in. Jeez, alright, we might need to play a little defensively right now as they move towards us. Push up there. Can I get you? I can. Do very little damage, unfortunately. Alright, let's get the fledglings creeping up this way to prepare for flanking attacks, I think. You as well. Let's get you up over there. Prepare to flank. Or at least draw enemy attention. We got this Dawn Defender able to come up over here. Able to get a hit in. Soften these guys up. Maybe we pop the defensive mode back over here and see how that feels. Because yeah, these guys can do a ton of damage. Holy crap. Inner Radiance, we've already used. Wrath of the Faithful. 10 spirit damage. +2. No, that's just not worth it. That's just not worth it. Let's get you up over here. Opening you up to a bit of flanking, unfortunately. Don't love it. But hopefully we'll distract the enemy, pull them in some different direction. Alright, that wasn't too bad. This fledgling could still come in here and get some work done. Sure, let's go for it. Good stuff, got the crit. Didn't do a lot of damage, but I mean, I'll always celebrate a crit. And 2 in a row, okay. Fine, yeah, gladly take it. Gladly take it. But we can reach you, but completely exposing us. And we wouldn't be able to finish them off. Unless... Ooh, we might be able to finish them off. Alright, you know what? God damn it, let's take this risk. It's a big one. We're probably going to lose these Dawn Defenders, realistically speaking. Unless the AI starts to fumble hard, we're probably going to lose these Dawn Defenders. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's get in there. No defensive buff, unfortunately, right? No more shield wall. That's a good hit. And with the use of Wrath of the Faithful, we'll get the kill. Go for it. Down they go. Didn't do enough to enemy morale. That was maybe not the right call. That was maybe not the right call. Alright, you guys are going to face this way. You're fine back there. We'll go charging in shortly, I think. But I believe that's our turn. This Dawn Defender could pop its shield wall. Wonder if I want to pop it up over here instead. You guys are mostly operating from range. These guys are going to operate in melee. Hate all the bleeding that's happening right now. But sure, let's pull up to here. And let's pop that shield wall. Go for it. Get our daylight spears into that shield wall as well. Might as well. And force these guys to move if they want to strike at the daylight spear. Yeah, that sounds good to me. End the turn there. See what the AI does. All the bleeding and stuff is rather concerning. That's not too much healing up there, so that's okay. That 2 times fortune, though. God damn. Here we go. Range fire coming through. That's a fair bit of damage. How are you securing crits? It's all that fortune that they have, and these guys are going to flank us and stun us, actually. Nope, that's not good. Up over here. Good first strike. But now we're stunned. The stunning is ridiculous. We have to attack these guys from, like, multiple angles. And we're in trouble over here as well with Bahad'dur. Bahad'dur might actually go down over here. These guys scoring crits. Getting the kill. No. How dare you? Oh, man. I absolutely should have taken the auto-resolve. And of course, because I've been killed, the wonderful gorging that we did has been wasted. Alright, let's go in. Flank, try and get this guy taken care of. Come on. Come on. Give me a crit. Pop shots from range. 50% hit chance. Might as well move a little bit closer. Improve our hit chances. Yeah, get up to here. Fire away. Good stuff. Take it. Up over here, Daylight Spear can finish the job, but I want to send them elsewhere. These guys can come in from the sides here. Distract some of these units at the back. Pull you up. Attack over there, let's go. And you. Let's get in there. Alright. All the stunning, man. It's costing us tremendously. Costing us tremendously. Who gets the kill down here? Daylight Spear? Jeez, what a waste. What a waste that would be. Let's get our Dusk Hunter up, perhaps. Okay, let's get you up to here. How much damage can we do over here? Decent bit. Decent bit. Alright, pop up over there. 50% hit chance, I'll take it. Grazed. 2 grazed, really. Despite this morale. Crit chance of 20%. I mean, it's not that high, but really hoping for something better than that. Send this Dawn Defender up over there. Sure, I'll take it. This Wyvern Fledgling, sorry, can come up over here as well. Let's go. Come on. Daylight Spear might just have to deal with these guys. Sure, get the kill. Down you go. And here we get the crit. When we least need it, we get the crit, of course. Down over here, honestly tempted to just pop our shield wall and end the turn there. This is rough. That's going to hurt a lot. Those fledglings are going to get focused down right now. And absolutely murdered. Alright, well, hey. I said I was going to possibly lose 2 units as opposed to 1, and it's coming true. Didn't expect one of those units to actually be Bahad'dur himself, but it is what it is. We're looking like we might actually lose a 3rd unit. That's really rough. Dropping our morale as well. Getting theirs up to neutral. Getting stunned like we did not work out nicely for us. Jeez. Alright. Bit of flanking over here could get the kill. Up over here. Do a decent bit of damage. Bow could soften him up first, I suppose. Alright, go for it. 3 shots, 3 crits? Nah. Why would I be so lucky? Why would I be so lucky? Can I not use any spells? Oh, right, of course, our ruler's dead. Can't get the kill down over here, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine. Trying to figure this out. If I send the fledgling down over here, you can get the kill. So let's go for it. Get the job done, please. Come on. Beautiful. Tip the balance in our favor once more. We can go up over here and flank. You're already flanking, so we could probably get the kill there. And up over here, we'd have to get lucky to get the kill, unfortunately. Alright, well, let's pull the Daylight Spear up over here. Good stuff, good stuff. I'll take those crits. And, yeah, let's get the kill here. Beauty. Beauty! Where was this a couple turns ago? I needed this. I needed this so bad. You, up over here. Hope for the best. Come on. Come on. Come on! Damn it. Could have really used a crit, but we're okay, we're okay. These fledglings, if I could pick them, can go in there or up over here. Try and tie these guys down. Our Daylight Spear, decent bit of damage. If I spit, 16. If I charge in, 14. Slight difference. Alright, what if we do this? Let's creep up to here. Take on the bleeding. That's been hurting us quite a bit, actually. But, spit up over here. 90% hit chance. Should get the kill. Yep, good stuff. And now, can I turn around and chase you down? Hit you with the Daylight Spear and the fledgling. That archer back there scares me. Because they're not close to giving up. These guys kind of are. The chaplain back there with its healing capabilities will probably cause us some trouble too. Alright. Let's go up here. We can cause more damage collectively. Take the chance. Take the chance. Move you up to here. Let's go. Attack up here. Hope for a crit. No such luck. Nope. That's fine. And this fledgling in as well. Flanking. Decent bit of damage output over here, looks like. Yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. And down over here, this Dawn Defender. Let's bring you up to here. And pop that shield wall. Guys are bleeding as well, so they're probably going to die. This is rough. So those guys are routing. These guys have very low morale, so they might start fumbling. If only I would be so lucky. But I'm not. And these guys over here, yeah. Down go our friends. Grazed. That's nice. Finally a fumble. That works for us. So these guys are routing. We don't have to chase them down. Could focus some of these guys down, though. I don't want to play this. Decent bit of damage there. Our archers back over here can step up to... they won't be able to get too many shots out, unfortunately. Fair enough. Let's pull you up to here. Might as well. Fire up there. Soften them up, hopefully. Good stuff. Send our Dawn Defender in to get some work done. Send our Daylight Spear in to get some more work done. Or do I send these guys in? And the fledgling can come in from up top. Let's send the fledgling in first. Come on. Use a crit. Very close to getting the kill, though. Very close. Send the Slither up to wherever we get 90% hits from. Up there, sure, we're already bleeding, so going through these spiky things don't matter. No kill, unfortunately, unless we get a crit, which we don't. That's fine. Down over here, Daylight Spear can come up, or we can send this Dawn Defender up. Really, still wouldn't get the kill, just because he's all on his lonesome. Alright, let's set the Daylight Spear up over here. Job well done. Of course, at that point, we get the crit. Do I want to claim victory and win the battle immediately? You know what? Yes. Enough blood has been shed on this day. Yes. That was rough. That was rough. But you know what? Did we actually only lose one unit? I thought we lost... Didn't we lose a fledgling? Am I misremembering? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our full army. Oh, right, of course, because we have... Yes, fledglings... Right. Our spells are keeping them alive. So we only lost one unit. Sure, it happened to be Bahad'dur, but we only lost one unit. And Bahad'dur is willing to risk his life for his people. So that's perfectly fine. Perfectly in character. Good stuff. I'll take that victory. You know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna lie, it stings a little bit, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and pull back just in case anything's waiting to creep out of that underground passage. Let's pull back to here in 3 turns' time, our ruler will return from the void and will make his way down from Sunrise to Brilliantium to continue our war efforts over here. I'll be honest, not the ideal situation to find ourselves in. Next turn, we will not be able to summon the Wyvern Fledgling because our ruler's in the void, and you can't do any magic when that's happening. So, bit of a rough spot. Bit of a rough spot. We'll see if we can't smooth it out next time. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a very big difference with regards to how I approach things on the channel, what I do more or less of, and again, how I go about doing it. So if you have any thoughts, opinions, creative writing, anything you'd like to share, drop it in the comments down below because I do read them all. And again, if you're enjoying, hit the like button. Man, this session really ended with some classic PartyElite hubris. Love to see it. Love to see it. That said, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.